Picture this, a once vibrant bowling alley in suburban America where every Thursday night was sacred. Folks laughed, chatted, rooted for each other. But today, the lanes echo with silence. No leagues, no teams, just solitary bowlers rolling alone. What killed the communal spirit that used to bind neighborhoods and build trust? Robert Putnam saw this decline and realized it wasn't just about bowling. It was a harbinger of something deeper, something affecting the very fabric of our society. The decline of bowling leagues wasn't just an isolated trend. It was a telltale sign of a bigger unraveling. Let's unpack how these vanishing social rituals reveal a crisis rocking America's social life. Putnam tells the story of Levittown, New York, a post-war suburb where neighbors once hosted block parties and played catch on the streets. By the 1990s, people retreated indoors, rarely knowing their neighbors' names anymore. The bowling league that once anchored this community disappeared, reflecting how Americans stopped participating in collective activities that created bonds. Social capital works like a currency in your local bank, except it's trust, cooperation, and norms you invest. When you bowl together, vote in local elections, or volunteer, you're making deposits. Withdraw too much by skipping these rituals and the balance empties, making neighborhoods fragile, isolated, and vulnerable to conflict. Here's the shocker. Lower social capital doesn't just mean loneliness. Putnam's research links dwindling social ties directly to rising crime rates, worsening public health, and even lower life satisfaction. It's as if communities with weak social bonds are more likely to fall apart, stripping people not just socially but physically and emotionally. You might think today's digital world rescues our social bonds, but Putnam warns the internet delivers a strange paradox: connection that deepens alienation. Putnam points to Facebook's rise as a modern-day town square. Millions friend each other, share memes, and drop likes. But unlike a bowling league team, these online ties often lack face-to-face accountability. They create a vast web of connections, but not necessarily deeper, trust-rooted relationships. Imagine social capital as a muscle. Face-to-face conversation is a workout, texting is a warm-up. Without the real-life nuances, body language, shared experiences, online connections grow weaker, more fragile. It's like building a house on sand, visually impressive but prone to collapse in the first storm. Putnam reveals how online echo chambers amplify political divisions in ways never seen before. Unlike old party meetings where you debated with known neighbors, social media algorithms funnel you into bubbles. This digital sorting fractures communities into hostile factions, making us versus them, not just political but personal and pervasive. The picture's bleak, but Putnam isn't just sounding alarms. He sketches how to revive our fractured social fabric in a divided time. In western Massachusetts, a tiny community center rebooted a forgotten tradition: neighborhood potlucks. At first, just a dozen people showed up. Over time, this daily shared meal blossomed into a rich hub of friendship, sparking a domino effect surprisingly strong in rekindling trust and civic engagement. Putnam highlights programs like neighborhood watch groups and community gardens as places where social capital is literally grown back, one interaction at a time. These initiatives turn strangers into allies who watch out for each other, lowering crime rates and creating visible pride in shared spaces. Perhaps the biggest challenge: bridging polarized groups means crossing lines folks avoid. Putnam urges intentional bridge-building, gatherings where participants must listen and share, not shout and dismiss. These efforts, though small-scale, build empathy and understanding, key ingredients for mending a divided nation. Remember that silent bowling alley from the start? It's more than nostalgia, it's a mirror to our fracture. But here's the kicker: you don't need a league to start rebuilding. Try inviting a neighbor over, join a local group, or just have an honest conversation. These small moves begin filling that social capital bank again, one friendly strike at a time. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.